Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy mit Aresu. Ich bin Aresu und wir haben mit einer etwas durch den Winden Crew zu reden. Zum Beispiel hier.
Quill and I don't need to make up. Maybe when Quill makes the right call and flies us far, far away from the church, I'll consider us formally even.
Gut, wirkt ein bisschen frustriert. Drax vollkommen mitgenommen noch von den Visionen, wahrscheinlich von seiner Familie. Ja, Rocket weiterhin etwas. Was machst du hier?
Move over. What are you looking at?
Oh no, you ain't chewing through any more of my ship.
My ship.
Shoo, flark off.
Wow, that panel must have looked really tasty. What's it for, anyways?
Emergency door controls for the ship. Something a ship owner should know.
Hey, do I look like an engineer?
You don't.
Ja, ich meine, dafür hätte man die ganze Anleitung durchlesen müssen. Ich gucke lieber, was das Lama so anstellt. Warum haben wir keine Musik?
What do you think, bud? Now that Contraxi is gone, what's gonna be the new hotspot for entertainment? An asteroid, huh? Huh. Smart!
Ah, da ist doch Musik schon. Trotzdem, können wir noch irgendwas einschalten?
What is wrong with her? We have to go back. Sure, we're heroes, but there's a limit.
All right, ambience.
Is that our running away from the church song?
Ja. Also, nein. Nein, wir rennen nicht weg. So. Ah, da unten ist Gamora, ja. Sie wurde gebeten, nichts kaputt zu machen. Während sie übt, meditiert. Oh, vorsichtig. Wir warten ab, bis sie einen Schwung gemacht hat, bevor wir wieder hingehen.
What?
Hey, Gamora.
Go away, Peter.
Come on. Just thought I'd check in. That was some pretty heavy stuff you said earlier. Wanna talk about it?
I don't need a pep talk.
Okay, benehmen wir uns mal.
Okay, fine then. Just take care.
I'm doing just that.
Yeah, right. I'll let you go back to, studying the blade.
Could you move?
Ja, okay, okay. Gut, das lief jetzt nicht so ideal. Oh, hat gut wieder was Neues gesammelt.
Ooh, so swirly. Is that even a plant? Wonder where Groot picked up that one.
Gut, haben wir hier irgendwas Neues? Wahrscheinlich nicht. Ne, sieht alles aus wie immer.
I feel like I've seen this before. Did Groot pick it up in nowhere?
Okay, das hat er von Nowhere mitgenommen. Und wo er die her hat, keine Ahnung. Hier hinten dürfte nichts Neues sein. Okay, dann kontrollieren wir mal die Räume. Bei Gamora, hier haben wir den Assassinenring. Ah, hier haben wir die Figur, die wir hier gekauft haben.
It ain't cowardice, it's common sense. Wait, are you siding with Green Team on this? Yeah, well, a little bit is all we'd achieve before getting brain scrubbed and tied up to faith reactors.
Okay, versuchen wir mal ein bisschen die Wogen mit Rocket zu glätten.
Rocket, you got a minute?
Hurry up, Quill, I ain't got all day.
Oh, ich wollte eigentlich mit dir reden, nicht zur Werkbank. Okay, hier kann man noch filtern, fällt mir gerade auf. Gut, brauchen wir aber nicht.
Nothing at all? All right.
Ja, ich wollte eben mit dir reden, nicht mit der Werkbank interagieren.
One whole arm. That's what? 10% of Raker down?
And I say we leave the other 90% alone. Can't say I ain't glad I get to dissect this little marvel. But that's as close as I'm getting to this flarking cult ever again.
Ach, komm schon. Gut, das gab jetzt nicht so viel dazu besprechen. Tür. Hier ist noch eine Tür offen. Aber ja, die sind nicht ganz so kritisch wie die vom Kühlschrank. Hier haben wir unsere Heimat. Ich glaube, wir hatten jetzt nichts Neues für uns, oder? Oh doch, da haben wir das mitgenommen von... Ging's da?
Peter, we need to...
Ja, aus Corells nicht Labor, Büro.
Hey,
Is that... Corell's Galactic War Commendation?
yeah. I rescued it from her office. I was planning to give it back to her until...
No one could have predicted that Corell was dead. Or that Nikki would be the matriarch.
Or that she might be my kid.
That too.
Ah,
She's gonna have questions and I don't even know where to begin. How did you and Mom hook up? Why weren't you around? Did you even want me? Ugh, I've become my dad.
Do you want to practice on me? Answering her questions?
okay.
Corell never told me about Nikki. She had a chance to tell me 3 years ago and she didn't.
What happened?
You have to promise not to judge me too harshly.
I can't promise that. I love judging people.
Fine. Corell maybe kinda caught me with a kidnapped 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, I can see why Corell wouldn't have mentioned Nikki.
It's not like that. I didn't kidnap the kid, Yondu did. I told him it was wrong, that we had to give her back, and he disagreed. So I stole the Milano and I was trying to return her when Corell just happened to intercept me.
Mm-hmm.
Look, after the Galactic War ended, Corell and I went our separate ways. I rejoined the Ravagers and she joined the Nova Corps. It's not like we had a future together. When she caught me with the kid, when I saw the disappointment in her face, I knew I had to turn over a new leaf. Even if it meant turning in Yondu.
You're the reason Yondu's in the kiln? No wonder there's a bounty on your Earth name. He must have been pissed.
Yep. But I'd do it all over again. What gets me is that Corell had plenty of chances to tell me about Nikki, and she didn't. If I had known, maybe...
The important thing is that you know now.
Yeah.
Ja. Aber sie weiß ja, dass er nicht so schlimm ist, ne? Sonst hätte sie sich anders ihm gegenüber verhalten später, als sie sich wieder getroffen haben.
I already told Nikki
Wusste.
some of the story.
But not all of it.
What was I supposed to say? Hey kid, I hooked up with your mom. I might be your dad.
Maybe not that.
I mean, it was war. I was with the Ravagers hitting Shatari supply chains. You know, pirate stuff. None of us had any long-term plans beyond survival, especially not kids. Hell, I only met Corell because I heard Earth was in Shatari's crosshairs.
Mercury, yeah, I remember. Richard Ryder established an outpost on the planet's surface.
An undermanned, undergunned, and horribly outnumbered outpost that didn't stand a snowball's chance in hell when the Shatari launched a sneak attack. Obviously, I had to do something.
Nikki would understand that, I think.
It was so close, Gamora. By the time I convinced Yondu to help, the outpost had fallen. We thought we were too late, so when Corell and her squad came out of those caves, she was just so... badass. Her forces had been through the ringer, but she wasn't about to give up Mercury without a fight.
That definitely sounds like the Corell I remember.
I tried to convince Yondu to stay and help retake the outpost, but he saw no profit in dying, so I stayed instead. We spent hours strategizing together, often late into the night. It took 3 days to come up with a counterattack, and even then, it was risky. We thought we were gonna die.
But you didn't.
No, we didn't. And now I have to figure out how to tell my estranged kid her mother's dead. Anyway, until we get Nikki back, we've got bigger fish to fry. This stuff can wait.
True. But when you are ready to talk about it, just be honest with her. The rest will fall into place.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Stimme dem Rat zu. Kommunikation ist wichtig. Ehrliche Kommunikation ist wichtig. Das da sind die Handschellen. Das da ist ein Foto von zu Hause. Okay. Das ist das Star-Lord-Album, okay. Beziehungsweise Star-Lord-Album-Cover. Was war das doch gleich?
We sure had good times, didn't we?
Okay, dann, wenn wir eben schon mit Gamora geredet haben, können wir auch direkt weiter mit Gamora reden, ne?
Oh, why yes. I am the handsome leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Gamora, I was only looking...
Relax. I'm not gonna kill you. This time.
Okay, good.
I, actually never got a chance to say thank you for the doll.
Oh. No problem. I know how you like this kind of stuff.
It was very thoughtful. I can count on one hand the number of times someone has given me a present without expecting something in return.
Wow. Christmas gifts from Thanos must have really sucked.
That's putting it lightly. Thanos wasn't the giving type. Everything was a mind game designed to control us, gifts included. So thank yous aren't exactly my strong suit. Something Mantis says I need to work on.
Okay, eventuell könnten wir was über... Mantis erzählt bekommen. Und generell, ja, Thanos im MCU war ja ziemlich nett, aber der Thanos in... Ich meine, klar, er hat seine Töchter trotzdem gefoltert und auseinandergenommen und als Assassinen benutzt, aber gemessen an Comic Thanos war er freundlich. Okay, der... Okay, das hier wäre unnatürlich, wenn wir das später fragen würden, ne?
What kind of gifts did Thanos give you? Weapons, poison, the metal wire thing you used to strangle people with?
Garot.
He gave us dolls. Once. Stupid, ugly things from Xandar.
Wow, okay. That's surprisingly girly.
What? I can't be feminine?
No, just... I was really sure it was gonna be a knife or something.
Like I said, Thanos liked mind games. It was unusual for him to be... kind. We didn't even have a bedroom, yet here were these dolls. Purposeless. And they were ours.
Do you still have it? Like, is it in your collection?
No. I lost the one Thanos gave me when I was 6. She was the ugliest doll I'd ever seen. I cried so hard when I lost her. Nebula hurt me. She loved her doll, and I knew she wanted another one. So when she came in to check, we started to fight.
Bet Thanos loved that.
He found us fighting, saw my tears, and laughed. Turns out, the dolls were a lesson on the importance of not getting attached. To help us understand that, he took Nebula's doll and threw it into the incinerator.
That's... I can't imagine.
Nebula didn't understand why he did it, only that I was somehow responsible. I started collecting these a few years ago. After Nebula. After I knew I'd never see her again. It's dumb, but I guess I'd do it for her.
Okay, jetzt ist die Frage, ob Nebula tot ist oder ob es dort irgendwas anderes gibt. Naja. Oder zumindest als tot geht. Und ja, das ist ein klein bisschen grausam und stellt sich die Frage, ob sie die Puppe tatsächlich verloren hat oder ob Thanos da auch schon seine Hände im Spiel dann hatte, was Gamoras Puppe angeht, nicht nur Nebulas.
How do you know Mantis? Did she give you one of her weirdo fortunes or something?
Not exactly. How do you know her?
I maybe tried to pick her up in a bar once.
And how'd that work out?
Good. Until she did the creepy antenna thing. I was half expecting her to start chanting, Red Rum, Red Rum.
Red what?
Doesn't matter. Point is, she's a wacko for sure. A really hot wacko. Who happens to be your friend?
Yeah, well, that wacko saved my life. A few years ago. Someone got the jump on me. An assassin. Nearly killed me. Mantis happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Seems to have a knack for that.
Yeah. Turns out I had no idea how badly I need someone like her in my life. Up until then, I'd been so lonely. After the war, the resistance disbanded. Richard Ryder got busy with politics, and the world mine had no use for someone like me.
An assassin?
Something like that. Thanos trained me to be a weapon, not a peacekeeper. Once a weapon, always a weapon, you know?
Is that why Mantis mentioned suicidal urges? Because I get it. I've been there. I'm pretty sure we've all been there at some point.
Let's just say I'm not in that place anymore.
Das ist gut.
Because of Mantis. She showed me another way. A place where maybe I can be needed.
Wow. I'm glad I bought this for you. And I can promise that there are zero strings attached to anything I give you. You're an important part of this team, Gamora.
Thanks, Peter. Truly.
Es ist seltsam, wie oft diese Gespräche damit enden, dass jemand aus dem eigenen Raum rausgeht, ne? Aber ja, ein wichtiger Teil des Teams und, ja, sie sind auch befreundet, ne? Das sollte wichtiger sein, als dass sie Teammitglieder sind, denke ich. Haben wir irgendwas für Drax gefunden in der Zwischenzeit? Oh ja, seine Strafakte. Ich meine, wir haben...
Yeah. I guess I couldn't help myself. I mean, it's your rap sheet.
I suppose that it is impressive to criminals.
Reformed criminals, as in past tense. We're legit now, remember?
I do not think we share the same definition of legitimate.
Okay, fair, maybe not, but still. Guy who kills Thanos ends up in the most infamous prison in the galaxy? It's gotta be one hell of a story.
Which part would you like to hear, Peter Quill? How I allegedly killed the Mad Titan, or are you enamored by my stay in the kiln?
Allegedly, also er hat ihn wohl nicht getötet. Aber ich meine, wir haben ja schon mal was davon mitbekommen, ne? Dass er zu dem Zeitpunkt wohl nicht, ja, mit Thanos direkt zu tun haben konnte. Also dass er quasi ein Alibi für den Titanenmord hatte.
Thanos, obviously. I mean, it's the Mad Titan. He was supposed to be untouchable, and then BAM! Player 2 is joined. Just, how'd you do it? How'd you take Thanos down?
With sorcery.
Come on, really?
Really. After Thanos murdered my family, rage filled my heart. In my search for revenge, I found Mentor.
You mean a mentor, right?
No. Mentor is his name. And his brother Cronus, sorcerers. They gave me a sleeping potion that would grant my greatest desire. Finding and killing Thanos.
You're messing with me.
I am not. I awoke. I was changed. I could sense the Mad Titan's vile life force. Feel it pulsating from across the galaxy.
Wow, that's
I know how it sounds, Peter Quill.
And I believe that you believe this happened. It's just... it's pretty out there. Even for space stuff.
Regardless, I followed the pulse in my mind until it led me to a moon in the Black Quadrant. And there, I found Thanos, hiding like a coward. Our battle waged for days. Each of us trading blows across the moon's inhospitable surface, equal in strength, equal in our resolve to see the other dead once and for all.
And then you... delivered the final blow.
I recall throwing a final swing before I collapsed from exhaustion. When I awoke, I was in a hospital on Elanis. Many rotations had passed, and I was being hailed as a hero.
For killing Thanos.
Allegedly. The very fibers of my being say otherwise. I can still feel him out there. I have no doubt in my heart that he survived, just as I did.
Okay, interessant. Ich weiß nicht mehr genau, was die Bemerkung war, die mich vorher daran zweifeln lassen hat, aber das klingt, ja, definitiv als, ja, wäre zumindest der Kampf da gewesen, ne? Auch wenn er eben überlebt hat, weil, ja, passiert ziemlich häufig, dass jemand in den Comics für tot gehalten wird und das dann doch, ja, arg übertrieben war.
What was it like in the kiln?
You would not have survived the cycle. Why?
I maybe know someone there.
Then pray they died quickly.
Yikes. It's really that bad?
Worse. However, after the chaos I wrought in my misguided quest for revenge, it was a well-deserved punishment.
Right. The rampage.
That is one way to describe it. After my battle with Thanos, I became convinced that he still drew breath. I demanded proof, but when none was provided, I convinced myself that others were concealing his location. I saw his hideous visage in every shadow, and murdered anyone I thought was hiding him.
Some of which were very bad dudes.
Perhaps. It is not my place to judge.
So, how'd they stop you? Novacore, I mean. You're Drax, the Destroyer. There's not a bounty hunter alive who could have taken you down.
I surrendered.
What? Why?
I had succumbed to madness, and become the very thing that I hoped to vanquish. Once I realized that, I could not live with the monster that I had become.
Well, the important thing is that you're here now. With us. And we're not going back to prison anytime soon.
That remains to be seen.
Tja. Ja, also Drax ist hier eben eine eher tragische Gestalt, während er in Marvel Cinematic Universe eher eine Witzfigur ist mit einer tragischen Hintergrundgeschichte.
Anybody in there? Drax? Are you okay? Open up!
Peter Quill.
Are you gonna join us in the cockpit? You got a lot of dog report items for Cosmo.
Perhaps I will. Write them down.
Drax.
Apologies. I will surrender the lavatory. In a few ticks.
Wait. Was that my toothbrush?
Ja, war's. Okay. Ich meine, zumindest gab's diesmal keinen Streit deswegen. Aha. So, bei Rocket haben wir nichts Neues. Okay. Das ist unser Raum. Okay. Gut, mit Gamora haben wir schon geredet. Mit Drax wollte ich eigentlich reden, aber... Moment, wo ist Drax's Raum? Achso, ja, doch, klar. Klar kennen wir den. Wir waren eben drin. Wir haben uns da mit ihm unterhalten. Aber wir konnten uns nicht normal mit ihm unterhalten, ne? Wie wir es eigentlich noch wollten und sollten.
Hey Drax, you okay? Drax? You want some chicken soup? Always helps when I'm down. I know you're in there. Just tell me you're okay.
I am fine. Leave me be.
Na gut. Ja, er wirkt ein bisschen abwesend und so, ne? Ich weiß nicht, womit wir da gerade versucht haben zu interagieren. Aber es passiert nichts. Ich meine, dort haben wir die Zahnbürste. Ich finde es übrigens cool, dass man tatsächlich hier die Maske aufsetzt, wenn man den Visor benutzt. Okay. Oh, wir können noch mit Groot reden. Hallo.
How about you, bud? You doing okay? Are you sure? We saw some pretty messed up stuff in there. Yeah. Maybe I'm not the best person to discuss it with you. You and Rocket should definitely talk about it, though. I'm glad you guys are there for each other. Take care, buddy.
Gut.
Anything yet?
Guardian of Galaxies.
Cosmo, buddy. Where have you been? We've been calling you.
Sorry, Piotr Quill. Cosmos ball's been tied. Universal Church of Truth arrive at nowhere.
Are you okay?
Is fine for moment. Cosmo receive warning in time. But Continuum Cortex is of shutdown for safety. It's been dead, huh?
Your little detective trip almost got us killed. We'll fill you in when we get there.
Yet. This problem is bigger than Cosmo. Guardian of Galaxies must go to Xandar and ask Worldmind for help instead. Cosmo unable to get through. Guardian of Galaxies must actually...
Okay.
Cosmo, are you there? What happened?
Oh, das ist nicht gut. Sternförmig, sieht nach Sander aus, ne? Novacore und so.
So these are the cowards who defile Lady Hellbender's honor.
Oder nicht?
Good.
Who the flark are you?
Normally, I would not engage in conversation with inferior life forms. But my contract with Lady Hellbender stipulates otherwise. Therefore, abomination. You may refer to me by my title. I am Captain Glory, leader of the Lethal Legion.
Lethal Legion? More like Loser Legion.
He surrounded us.
Listen, I get that Lady Hellbender's super pissed, but now's really not the best time.
Did you think that she would ease her bounty simply because you somehow managed to elude the Blood Brothers in nowhere?
Yes?
Then you are as imbecilic as they are. Lady Hellbender sends her regards, so-called Guardians of the Galaxy. Prepare to be eliminated.
No, you prepare to be eliminated.
Okay.
Smooth.
We got this. Probably.
Gut. Diese Legion, kein Problem. Wie tödlich können die schon sein?
Hit them hard and give no quarter. There's nothing on that garbage scow worth salvaging.
Hey.
Got a piece of that guy!
Where's Drax the Destroyer? My bounty's her father.
Ain't a bad question.
Ich meine, was soll er gerade im Cockpit?
Feel free to show off, Quill. They insulted my baby.
Just keep
Hoppala.
watching.
Eventuell sollte man auf die Meteoriten auch achten, ne?
Give no quarter. There's nothing on that garbage scow worth salvaging.
Rude, find us a channel with less butthole content.
The Flarkers are forcing it open somehow.
Feel free to panic.
Das ist seltsam.
Dying cries will be recorded as proof of your demise.
Ah, okay. Vielleicht deswegen.
Ah!
Oh Gott.
Where's Drax the Destroyer? My bounty's her father.
Drax can't come to the phone right now.
Die Zielunterstützung hier ist sehr gut.
Drop out and get a better angle if it gets too hot.
Or feel free to point the guns right at him and charge.
Ja, das war bisher meine Strategie.
Can't we just send an IOU to Lady H?
She'll want a payment in blood. Probably yours.
Also wesentlich leichter zu steuern und zu treffen als in Squadrons.
Feed your ego? No, thank you. These guys have really bad timing.
Starting to wish I'd stayed a dog day one, lethal, lame brain left.
One is all we need.
That don't even make sense. We just wasted a ton of you.
Außerdem, mit einem ist es nicht mehr wirklich eine Legion, ne?
Feel free to show off, Quill. They insulted my baby.
Just keep watching.
Wow,
Who's the inferior life form now, huh?
da haben wir noch was abbekommen.
Peter, I'm picking up something.
What?
It appears I'll have to finish this myself.
Das wirkt nicht fair.
defeated my fighters, but my cruiser will crush you.
Okay. Oh Gott,
Did? That's what
Problem.
you've been bragging about?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's, well, I'm sure it's very comfortable.
I will not be mocked.
Then do something about it.
Woohoo. Okay.
Lady Skullsuit has the worst flarkin' timing. Is she here? Just her goons. This time.
So, kein Problem. Alles ist gut. Die 180-Grad-Wende hilft uns hier ein bisschen.
A good chunk of them anyway.
Really need to work on our PR.
That did some real damage. Keep hitting his exhaust ports.
Your strategy will work.
Thanks. You just confirmed that it will.
Yeah, I don't think these scrap sacks care if the galaxy's under siege. You know, contractors.
We're contractors.
Proves his point. We just tried to dump the problem on somebody else. Just kill them already.
Ich arbeite dran.
Morons. Protect our ports.
This guy's starting to sound like Rocket.
It's called language efficiency, Quill. We really gotta take better care of the Milano.
Yeah, we were a ship washing a wax when this is all over.
Right after you patch up all the holes.
You okay in there, Cap?
Stay still and I'll show you.
Warum sollten wir das tun? Schränk dich doch mal ein bisschen an mit dem Zielen und so. Wo ist er? Da ist
How
er.
much these creeps are getting paid for killing us?
Let me look up the contract real quick. Oh, man. These guys are making jump change.
Really? Ooh, right up the exhaust port. For how much these creeps are getting paid for killing us?
Ouch.
Bad guardians.
Nope, not a thing.
The Milano definitely felt it.
Sag ihm das doch nicht. Okay, wir haben immer noch nicht erfahren, wie viel jetzt auf uns ausgesetzt ist.
Keep up the barrage. They will not survive it.
Das Ausweichen muss nicht unbedingt gut getimed sein, damit es funktioniert. Wir müssen einfach nur einmal ausweichen, nachdem sie anvisiert haben.
I am Clary, warrior.
Upsi.
Take that, Lady Skull Scut.
I doubt we've seen the last of her.
We'll worry about Lady Hellbender later. Let's just focus on getting to Xandar. Punch it.
Okay.
Yeah, old girl needs a tune-up.
We can do it once we reach the station.
I ain't letting no buckethead near my...
New Xandar, Hauptquartier der Nova Corps, Trantor-System,
Talk
Andromeda
about
Galaxie.
cosmic gridlock.
I haven't seen this many ships around Xandar since the start of the Galactic War.
Open channel, Groot. Let's see what's going on.
Our spies are young. Need access to facilities.
These ships come from converted worlds.
They're refugees.
Need immediate docking permission. Please answer us.
Groot, that's enough.
I don't see any rescue shuttles coming out. They're ignoring them.
No. Nova Corps might be a bunch of self-righteous domeheads, but they're supposed to be helping folk. That's their whole flarkin' deal.
Relax, Rocket. We'll just call the station and ask to speak to the World Mind. Groot.
Na, hoffentlich ist die Station noch verfügbar.
Welcome to Nova Corps headquarters. Please state your preferred language of communication.
Nuh-uh, not letting you do that, Quill.
Tja.
How may we assist you?
Straftaten, dem Korps beitreten, Offiziersverzeichnis. Wisst ihr was? Ich sehe gerade, dass wir ziemlich... Nein, bin ich nicht. Ja, ich sehe gerade, dass wir etwas überzogen haben. Deswegen würde ich jetzt hier mal die Folge beenden. Also, ja. Cosmo am Ende. Am Ende, die haben inzwischen... Ich wollte nur aufzählen. Ich meine, die haben The Rock verloren. Wir haben Nowhere verloren. Wir haben Contraxia verloren. Aber ja, wir haben offenbar sehr viel mehr verloren. Die breiten sich ziemlich schnell aus. Also da sollte man sich drum kümmern. Also wäre ganz gut, wenn wir da Unterstützung bekommen könnten vom Nova Corps. Mal sehen, was daraus wird. Also ich hoffe, es hat gefallen. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin, lebt wohl, hinterlasst Kommentare und adios.